most beautiful, the most infamous, Miss Mila Topicz. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing good. Just got my hair and my nails done, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. And nothing wrong with a man being manicured.
Exactly. And I appreciate you for putting some lotion on today and, make sure you're not ashy.
Oh, anytime.
That's what's up. So Mila, you're the first as gorgeous lady that I'm interviewing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm noticing that you're doing a lot. Like, I want the people to know who you are. So where are you from?
I'm from Cleveland. I went to Warrensville for a little bit, and then we graduated from Solon. I went to Solon High School. Graduated from there.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, like, did going to those schools, did it, like, inspire you to do what you're doing now? Like, as far as, because I hear that you're, like, in media and things of that nature.
Yeah, I've always been interested in broadcasting. Like, I always was the person that was doing the speeches or the person that presented the projects. Like, I always loved doing that. So, and I was always pretty good at it. Came natural.
Did anybody, like, inspire you growing up, like, to go into what you're doing now? Like, is it somebody that you look at maybe as a role model or anything like that?
I definitely do. My father, he was on the radio as well. He used to always promote his brand and always was big into that. He used to own a restaurant called Juve Day on Harvard. So we always been into a brand and carrying yourself as such and promoting yourself and your business. That's what I grew up with. Mm-hmm.
So do you have any brothers and sisters?
I do. I have 2 sisters. Yep, and a brother and an older brother. Mm-hmm.
So you like kind of like Cinderella, like growing up?
Cinderella? Well, I am a queen, so I wouldn't really consider myself a Cinderella though.
So anybody ever returned your glass slipper to you before?
Return my glass slipper to me? Nah, not yet.
Okay. So you're single?
Yes, I am.
You blushing? I got you blushing? Okay.
A little bit, I mean, I've been single for a minute now. I feel like you just get comfortable with it. And then I've really been focusing on myself. So I feel like when you don't have anybody really that's trying to do for you or as far as helping you grow mentally, and it's just like, wow, I don't want to waste my time. So that's what my main focus is. And honestly, people eliminate themselves as they go. Because it's just like, I mean, what are you here for really? If you're not really genuinely caring or trying to help me do better and we're not helping each other do something, build something, I'm okay. I could just do this by myself.
So, like, growing up, like, was both of your parents there or just your father?
No, it was just my father. My mother, she got deported when I was 1 year old. So my father had to raise me and my sister. I was 1 year old. My sister was 3 days old. So that's definitely my biggest role model in my life. My father. That's a real man.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So, like, do you think, like, just by your father being there is kind of like how you are? Because you seem like a pretty strong, like, type of woman. Like, you got, like, a backbone. I know you got good posture right now and everything. But
yeah.
You think that is needed in the Black community now? Because I notice a lot of younger males, they don't have father figures in their life.
I definitely feel like it's something that's needed, just in general, because everybody go through so much stuff in life, and me being how I was raised, being how I am, my dad always kept it real with us, kept what reality was. So when things happen to me, I'm able to get back up instead of letting it just take over my life. Basically, when some people may have certain different things.
Okay, that's dope. So, like, did your dad spoil you growing up, or he made you get out there and shovel the driveways and get your hands dirty?
I didn't have to shovel no driveways, but definitely he taught us the value of money, and we were not spoiled at all. My dad worked 3 jobs to put us in school and Solon so we could have a better education. So we definitely know what hard work is.
Yeah, I know, like, I went to, like, the inner city schools, so it was a little rougher. But I know I used to always go mess with the girls at Solon.
Right, they used to call us the bougie girls, or
bougie. That's what you consider.
Or the pretty girls. That's what they always said, that girls was pretty in Solon. Well,
Your parking lots was full with them Kinsman and Harvard dudes.
No, really, it was like Shaker dudes for real, and Benny boys.
Okay, so your dad raised you, you know, and do you think that helps you out, like now, like you being out in the world? Do you like have like any kids or anything like that?
Yes, I do. I have 2 babies, a boy and a girl. My son is 5, my daughter is 2. Definitely my father has a big role with how I raise my babies.
That's dope. So like that's kind of good too, by your son being older.
Mm-hmm.
Then that way he can
protect my baby.
He can fuck them up.
Right.
With your daughter.
Yeah, for sure. He's very protective over his sister.
That's beautiful, and I'm very protective over all the ladies too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you are. You always making sure we good.
Yeah. As long as you don't touch my face.
I know that's right.
Fuck up my hair, we good.
I know that's right.
That's what's up. So like right now, are you currently dating, or you just kind of just focus on your career and things that you want to do?
Honestly, I'm just chilling. Honestly, I'm not dating. I'm just really focused for real, because I feel like I can focus better when you don't have other distractions. You know, that's what really people are, for the most part, distractions. So I feel like I'm definitely just relaxing. If something happened, it happened. I'm not against anything happening, but definitely focused right now for sure.
What is like your biggest goal, like for yourself, in the next like 3 to 5 years?
3 to 5 years. The first goal within the next year is to be a part of a radio station. So whether that's 107.9, 93.1. I just completed broadcasting school in June at Ohio Media School for broadcasting and television and radio. So I want to be a part of that. And right now I'm just working on my brand as far as modeling, doing fashion shows. I'm starting a YouTube channel this month. So all of those things. I do my IG topics videos at Mila Topicz, Mila.Topicz with a Z. So I'm talking about different topics so I can build my brand so I can be marketable.
That's dope. Do you get a lot of support being in Cleveland?
That's a great question. Honestly, at first it was very hard to find people who are genuinely caring about your growth as well as theirs, because most people are only caring about what they can gain. And being a part of S Gorgeous is definitely a different type of vibe, a different type of feel that is actually inclusive. Everybody is trying to help each other. It's not like, you stepping on each other's necks. And then we got you, and you really do care, and you're knowledgeable. And so, you want us to help us instead of just get something from somebody. And that's amazing. Honestly, it's a blessing.
You know what they say, you know what I'm saying? Purse first, ass last. Yeah. So like I see you got a sense of style. Like where do you get like this creativity as far as how you put your outfits and everything together?
I start off with like simple things. So like I love like tank tops and like basic colors. So that way I can pair like this with this accent piece or this blazer, or I love jackets. So I just build off of like a basic type of color. Like I love blacks, olive green, gray, white, like solid colors. And I just build off of that with different accent pieces, whether it be my shoes or jewelry or a jacket or something like that.
Is it somebody like you look up to, like growing up? I know your father was there, but is it somebody like maybe on TV or something like that you say, you know what, I want to be like that person?
That's honestly no. I really haven't ever had anybody I looked at like that, to be honest. And I feel like now I'm finally looking into myself of I could be what I want to be and what I want to see in the world. Like, and I've been working on myself, my confidence, and knowing that I have a dream that I can go ahead and fulfill. I really never had anybody I particularly look at. Like, I look at different people like Jada Pinkett or people like that who are motivational people. She have her Red Table Talk and stuff like that. I might look at different things like that, but I haven't had like one person I just look at as a role model now, other than my father.
That's dope. This is pretty random. Have you ever been cheated on before?
Yes, unfortunately. I have been cheated on before.
Can you expound on that?
Oh, God. Expand on that? I don't know. That's deep. You got me stuck. Have I been cheated on? Yes, I've been cheated on. And, I actually walked in on him with the female.
Like on top? He was on top, or
like
she
they
was
was
on
naked.
Top?
They was asleep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You have been cheated on. have you ever cheated on someone?
Yes, I have cheated on someone.
Wow. Why did you cheat on him? Like, was you big spoon and he was little spoon?
See, a lot of people don't feel like females can have men mentalities when it comes to sex, but it was actually really on some like sexual stuff. I was horny one night. I had been drinking. The dude I was talking to or dating at the time didn't answer the phone, or he couldn't come or something like that, and I called somebody else. And I actually was honest about it. Like 2 days later, it was on my conscience, but I did cheat.
Did you tell him?
I did. 2 days later.
So what did he do? Like, was he like crying, like out there in the rain?
Nah, nothing like that. He couldn't really handle the truth for real, which I understood. I mean, even though us females, we take it all off, but a lot of dudes can't handle honesty. We had just been dating probably like a month in. Like I've been single for a minute in general, so I was like on my tendency still. I went in relationship mode all the way. And he understand that.
So do you think, as far as being in a relationship, do you think sex is like a big thing? Do you think that's something that's like key for a relationship?
I don't think it's the most important thing, but it's definitely key, and key that y'all on the same sexual frequency, because a lot of times it might not mesh. Like, or you might have a person that's really a sexual person that's comfortable with, their sexuality, and you might have somebody who is not, or may not really care that much about it, and then y'all should be on the same path for sure. Because then the other person may not end up being pleased, and then it's another problem, a whole nother situation.
Have you ever had a threesome before?
I have, Stan. I can't keep saying your name, but you throw me off with these damn questions.
That's what's up.
Yes, I have had a threesome before.
That's excellent. You know what I'm saying?
That's excellent.
I've had plenty of threesomes too. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah, and
cool.
Foursomes.
Not foursomes, you out of pocket.
Foursomes.
Okay.
Yep. So as far as that, like what can people expect, like, from you, like coming forth like this year, because this is 2020 right now.
Okay.
So recently, I just did an interview and I talked about, being on a mission. And it's kind of like glasses. 2020 is a vision.
Yes.
So what would you say your vision would be for this year?
My vision, as far as things that I plan on doing, like I said, I'm starting my YouTube channel and this month of February, and I'm just going to make sure I get content, making sure that consistently getting my videos done, making sure my IG topics, staying up on that. I'm going to start doing Motivation Mondays with Mila. So I'm just going to make sure I'm consistent and continuing to do my things, whether I'm seeing results or not, because that's been a problem for me, to keep motivating myself when I'm not really seeing what I want to see or being right where I want to be at. So my biggest goal right now is to just continue to be consistent.
Do you, is it like as far as community, do you are you passionate about anything that's in the community? I know, like, with the whole as Gorgeous brand, like we love giving back and things. Like, what is something that you passionate about giving back to?
In general, like, I don't know, 5 to 10 years, my biggest thing would be like the teenagers. Like, when I was a teenager, I didn't really feel like I had, like, my dad was a single father. He really couldn't get in tune with females and our feelings. So I feel like if I had somebody who I was able to really talk to and get through to and actually understand me as a teenager, and as far as therapy, we lack as a community, as our mental health is very big for me. So I'm very big into that, and because I felt like I was lost so many times in my life, and I had to be like by myself, but I didn't have to be. I didn't know how to express my feelings or how to say what I wanted, or really go for what I wanted at the time, because I really just was stuck. So I felt like the youth, for sure, like teenagers especially, because they feel misunderstood.
So yeah, like I do see like a lot of people, as far as what that has mental health now, and they suffer from depression and different things. How do you cope with that? Like, growing up, like, did you play sports? Like, did you do drugs or anything? I know a lot of people doing drugs and stuff like that now. Like, how do you cope? And And if you do, like, is it advice you can give to somebody that's a teenager that may be watching this?
The way I cope with being like in depression modes, I would stay to myself because I used to feel like, and sometimes I have to catch myself and my friends will have to check me like, Mila, you're not by yourself. You can talk to us. You know, when I am feeling like depressed or down. But when I was younger, I didn't really have a coping way. I just kept going. Like something in me always kept me going. And then now my more so coping mechanism is really just being around people that genuinely love me, even if it's just one person, like one of my friends. So like, all right, girl, I really need you this weekend. We could just be at the house eating pizza. Like that's my coping mechanism now. And I purposely will stop drinking. Like I don't smoke weed, honestly. You know, drinking, I don't have a drinking problem, I don't feel, but I feel like when I go through things, then I may drink heavier on that night that I drink because I'm going through something. So I had to stop doing that because you could be one drink away from a DUI or an accident, and I had to stop doing that. And so my advice would be for teenagers to really try to go look into different programs, especially if you don't have it at home. Like that's the hardest part, when you don't even have it within your home or your own community, to really figure out where can I go. So I mean, I would just try your best to just search, if it's a janitor or the security guard. I used to have people like that in my school, fortunately enough. So try your best to just find somebody that you can try to genuinely talk to.
That's dope. And I mean, that's kind of like one of the reasons why I started the whole As Gorgeous movement. I felt like I was always helping the dudes, like they say, they a homie and different things of that nature. But ultimately, the women was there for me. They're the ones who had my back. They was buying 80% of my product and stuff like that. And I wanted to do something that was that's gonna be good for like women and help empower them and things of that nature. And also help them as far as get some money. I know you like some money too.
I sure do.
Yeah, so you know, and that was one of the things. One question do I have for you? Do you feel like moving away from Cleveland will help your brand, or do you think you can make it here?
I feel like both. I feel like I can make it here. In general, if I grind hard enough, but there is definitely more opportunities in other places, because a lot of times with Cleveland, it's like people are just stepping over each other. Don't nobody want to help each other to succeed. They just feel like they gotta compete. Like you can look at a female who just be just as pretty. May say something to her and she be looking like, you know, I don't even want to be cool with you. Like, so I just feel like a lot of people are just within their own head, like, oh, I only can do for me. And not a lot of people are really trying to help everybody around themselves. So I do feel like in other places you might go that everybody is trying to eat. So it's like they understand that there's room for everybody.
Yeah, that's one of the unique things about the As Gorgeous empire, is because it's multiple different people and we all work together. And just by you wanting to go in the media and different things of that nature, now you have a team that can actually back you and help you. Or if you have an idea to throw an event, you got people that can help promote and push your stuff.
Right.
And there's no type of jealousy or envy. And if it is, we don't want them around. You know what I'm saying? Like that's bad vibes, bad energy, and that's not what this is about. So yeah, but that's what's up. Is it anything that what's your favorite candy?
My favorite candy? Ooh, right now it's the Lifesaver Collision. Like the ones that had the 2 flavors in one.
So you like sweet, like you don't like no chocolate or nothing?
I prefer chocolate. The Mally's chocolate bar with the pretzels in it. That's my favorite chocolate.
So if you was dating a guy and you was having one of those like days, like you was just like you ain't want to be bothered, what can the guy give you to put a smile on your face and make you happy?
Any type of food, honestly. Like my favorite food is probably shrimp, so like a shrimp Alfredo from Frederick's. Yeah.
So if you could be a superhero, any superhero, and this ain't like, I ain't talking no role player, now this is like legit. Like who would you be?
They would call me Mila the Marvelous. And I would cure all the diseases in the world.
Interesting. So that'll be a way for like you to save the world, would be curing the diseases, or?
Yes, I would save the world because I feel like it takes away so many people, like cancer and things like that, or even like Down syndrome and things like that, different learning disabilities. I would try to do that.
That's pretty dope. You know, Dr. Mila. So like closing this, like where can the people find you? Like would they see you just driving down the street? Like,
yeah, they're gonna see me driving down Harvard Lee Road, you know, catch me on Warrensville Center. But no, I'll be on IG, Facebook, and YouTube at Mila.Topicz. I'll be at Mila.Topicz on all three of those. Except YouTube would just be Mila Topicz with a Z. MILATOPICZ.
We appreciate you, you know, for coming on, and definitely gonna have you come back so that people can know more about you. And you know, normally I leave, you know, you with something like a nice little gift. I ain't got no candy or nothing like that. But I guess I can give you some game.
All right, what's up?
Some game I'm gonna give you. Stop looking out the window and look in the mirror. You know?
All right.
And that's it. Straight like that.
All right, bet.